Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Skyrim Special Edition. Let's continue. So, in the loading screen getting back into this game, it gave me a hint that I'd forgotten about. If we fast travel over here to the Guardian Stones, we've had the fighting ability skills enabled, the Warrior Stone. So we have the blessing of this. I could have done the Mage Stone throughout that entire run, and I totally should do the Thief Stone right now. Thief will learn stealth skills 20% faster. So we're going to accept this blessing since we're in the middle of this. At some point, I'm going to need to remember to come back and accept the blessing of the other one. Now, there are other stones all over the land, but they're not probably any better than this. Like, this here is the Lady Stone, which helps you with, like, speech. This here is the Ritual Stone, which helps you with conjuration. A lot of different things. We're going the White Run here to now do this theft. But we've got a lot of work to do all over the place of Skyrim. Another point that is worth mentioning is, let's see, do I even have items right now? Let's just take a look at how we are set up. Because I think in the last recording, we mostly have sold everything that we could. Maybe? Maybe not. These notes and things I was gonna keep. And I'm not even sure if I really need iron. Oh, I do have dragon bones and dragon scales though. So,
got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy.
if I was gonna make some dragon armor, I'd need to go to the Skyforge. I'm also gonna try and pick up unique items that have stayed in certain characters' inventory. Now, if I had sold anything to the general goods store, somebody just talked while we were walking by, and it added a map location. So you can't even do things carefully without the game throwing something more at you. Let's see. This book is probably something I sold to them. This child's doll, I don't see any reason why I'd buy a child's doll. And I have no reason to buy, like, Necklace of the Minor Knight 2. Heavy armor skill. Actually, I think I need that because I don't think I have that enchantment. And then we don't have a lot of things to sell right now. But I think we will soon.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Let's come over here. Let's see. Trying to again just make anything I have 3 of. I may very well at this point have almost all of the abilities unlocked, or there may be simply just no longer a possibility to get that 4th one the way I've been doing it. I may have to start using a different system again, which we've tried about 3 different systems in alchemy, and I'm
there's
not
anything I can help you
exactly
with,
sure if
you have but to ask.
which is the right one. Like this slaughterfish egg here. If I did this and this, and then this, that was almost certainly going to work. This unknown with this unknown with this unknown.
I offer remedies for ailments
Or
both
this
common and
unknown.
rare. Do let me know if I can be of service.
And see, neither one of those worked. This unknown with this unknown with this, that didn't work either. So
If there's anything I
unknown
can help you with, you have
with
but
some
to ask.
unknown with some unknown. Things that we know everything about, I don't have a reason to put those in the mix. I don't
You'll
think.
find tonics,
Although I
salves,
could be wrong
poultices,
about that.
potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content.
I could be totally wrong about that. If I've seen every ingredient at this point, which is a possibility, then we may very well have almost done everything there is to do in alchemy. And if that's the truth, then why am I not at alchemy level 100?
I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you.
Everything that's left is almost done. See, I might as well just, at this point, do something like this.
If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask.
See, and that was just a bunch
You'll
of
find
failed
tonics, salves,
creations
poultices, and
there.
potions on my shelves.
So I see no
Browse
reason to
to your heart's
even
content.
continue trying to make crafting items there. Because that won't work.
Pardon me. I think I can teach you a thing or two.
And you can't train me any higher.
So you're interested
alchemy?
in my potions and ingredients?
So, water breathing, this, poison it does 25, poison it does 10, poison it does 10, magica regenerates stamina, poison it does 35, healing, fortify health one-handed, fortify pickpocketing. I might hold on to that one. Invisibility, prolonged invisibility, resist magic, restore magica, restore stamina, and we'll get rid of that one too. And now we're kind of in a bad position because I don't have a ton of stuff to sell to him. But I can sell anything, so if I have these robes of exploration, for instance, or any of that, that works too. Alright.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
So,
Maybe
run.
a hardy Nord like you doesn't need a cure-all, huh?
Apparently I'm a hardy Nord now, so I guess I'm healthy. If only there was a disenchanting station closer. This is a huge walk up. And there's more story to this area too. We've missed, or we haven't at least started, actual quests with the Jarl. So, like, there's more that's gonna happen in Whiterun. It plays a bigger role. There's this Frost and Minor Night. There we go. Now I have some rings that... We can make a 20% healing rate with a grand soul. Same thing, we'll make another one. Of course, why am I doing that to the garnet ring? Enchanting. So where's my companion guy? Where'd he go?
Come to drag. It seems. So you wish to master the arcane arts?
So now that I can sell everything, I guess this we've hit this new level. So I can get lesser soul gems, greater soul gems, grand soul gems, and then we can buy some other souls. And then letter, just to hold on to these. I'm still not at the level where this makes the most amount of sense, because I just gave him like 4,000 gold, didn't I? Yes, I did. Alright. Oops. This black soul gem would sell for 500, but it's filled with grand soul. I'm not sure if I should use it or sell it. Dragon bones we need to get rid of, and dragon scales we need to get rid of, I guess. And some of these garnets, maybe I just need to start getting rid of them.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Where did our companion go, though? Where did we last see him? Oh, we are on a fishing trip now.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some meat.
Well met, kinsman.
Well, if he's not with me and he's left voluntarily, then he should be somewhere over here.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something. Vilkas said you're the new Kodlak. I don't know what that means, but you seem honorable, so I'll show you what I can about protecting yourself. Looks like you got someone already.
What? What do you mean I've got someone already? You were it. You were holding my armor. I gave you armor. You were training me in
Score says that I have the
in heavy.
I'll show you what I can about protecting yourself.
Heavy armor? Wait, no.
All right then.
Heavy armor? You were training me in two-handed weapons.
Some people don't think I'm smart. Those people get my fist. But you,
What do you need, my friend?
What is going on here?
Azura's wisdom to you, friend. Oh, so you're the one in charge now. Fine, fine.
This game is glitched out. My companion has disappeared. It has to. We're getting distracted now, and instead of doing the thing I was going to do, I now need to fast travel all the way back to where we started this recording just to find our companion who was holding all of our items and stuff.
I like the smaller, quicker blades. Yes.
It would be nice if I had a character that would teach me two-handed heavy armor.
I'd be dead if not for Vignar. He took me in and helped me.
Right.
I had a bad time a few years back, and I turned to drink.
Friends like you are hard to find. And
Let me
very.
stay.
I can. It might save your life.
So if I get her as a companion, she might be able to train me in blocking. But I'm not sure. Right now, I have no interest in doing any of that until I find where my companion is. Gosh. Here you are. Vilcus.
Are we going?
Alright, follow me.
Lead the way. We've stopped. What do you need to take?
I had him making
go.
firewood, and I left him here. Okay. But Vilcus looks very much like the other character. So we fought a dragon that was here. You can kind of see the remnants here of the dragon fight.
Better this one than me.
But people certainly died in the fight. So more people in this city are now dead. It's a real weird system. I think to let's go and level up to potentially lose important characters. Now, I don't think in Skyrim you could actually kill somebody that's so important that the game will end. But in the previous game, I think you actually could. I think if you accidentally killed the wrong person, you'd get a pop-up warning you going, well, you can't finish the game anymore. So I can't do Investor. And Persuasion attempts probably not worth doing. Even though they wouldn't get the speech up. Pickpocketing. 20% less difficult. I don't know how much I'm gonna use it though. Sneak. Do I have any reason to try to improve sneak? That is a consideration, just becoming sneakier. Light armor. I could do more light armor, but it's hardly like I'm dying. Archery is at 81, which I could do Hunter's Discipline. One-handed is at 29, two-handed is at 81. There's nothing here actually that would interest me. It's just like more damage with the two-handed weapons. I think I saw something that interested me as far as boy, that menu took some time to load. The ability to potentially hold more things, and I think that was under pickpocketing. Yeah. If I go this way to extra pockets, you're saying at level 50 I could do that. So I think I'm gonna go with stealth. Stealth is something that will always be useful if I can find it, and it has an interesting idea to it. I don't really need like to go to these other extents. Like noise from your armor movement is reduced by 50%. Is that really a concern? Or I think I just need this at the maximum right now, just so they don't see me before I shoot them.
It's all in the swing. Let me show you.
And
what do you need to take?
It seems like I'm going to be able to do this all the way up to level 100 at this rate. And if that becomes the truth, then we'll just move him out to something else.
It's all in the swing. Let me
there we
show
go.
You.
By doing this trick, every level is halfway done.
Lead on.
Like every level up is coming twice as quickly. But we do have to make an argument here. We are now over 60 hours into gameplay. If I had just played up to this point, so through the Companion's Quest, which was kind of accelerated the experience through the Companion's Quest in the first place, because
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
So we went through the Mage's Quest, the Companion's Quest, both kind of running through this because we missed a lot of extra quests we could have done for each of those.
Come on in.
And
Let me know if you need anything.
we've just started the Thief's Quest. Is that a complete game? Is this a 60 hours worth of gameplay that we've done? I would say no. I would say we are much closer to 30 hours worth of gameplay. So I'm supposed to talk to this guy. Nope.
Yes, Mom.
I'm supposed to talk to this guy and steal something.
I'm gonna keep this short because we've got a lot to do. Haunting Brew's owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's Captain of the Guard, and we're going to poison the mead. No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. We're going to get Sabjorn to give it to us. The meadery has quite a pest problem, and the whole city knows about it. Pest poison and mead don't mix well. You know what I mean? You're going to happen by and lend poor old Sabjorn a helping hand. He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat. Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is someone like you to get in there and get it done. Now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work.
Look at these plants just bouncing up and down.
I made the mistake of borrowing coin from Sabjorn. He's allowing me to pay it back, but he's working my fingers to the bone. He treats me like a slave. I have to do every nasty, dirty job in the meadery. If this plan works, not only is my debt gone, but I'll be set up for life. Maven and I worked out a little deal. If Sabjorn ends up in jail, she's gonna take over his meadery. And guess who gets to run the Blackbriar meadery in Whiterun? You're looking at him.
You want a drink?
Remember, Sabjorn will be needing a helping hand. Make
Are
it
you
look
sure?
good.
Oh no. They found me? I need
Finally.
your help, please. Come with me. I need to speak to you privately.
Finally.
Quickly, come with me.
You're supposed to be at the meadery.
So, finally we moved the story forward. This girl was... I think it's the same girl that we've trying to been talking to, but it seems like it only triggers in the...
So, are you working with them? You think you can take me? You so much as touch me and you're going to lose fingers.
Let's talk to her.
So the Alakir know where I am? What do they offer you? Gold? How many more of them are coming? Tell me.
Let's see.
Then I need your help, and there isn't anyone else I can trust here in the city. I am not the person that the people of Whiterun think I am. My real name is Eamon. I am a noble of House Suda in Hammerfell. The men who are looking for me, the Alakir, they are assassins in the employ of the Aldmeri Dominion. They wish to exchange my blood for gold. I need you to root them out and drive them away before they find me and drag me back to Hammerfell for an execution. They're mercenaries, only in it for the money. They're led by a man named Kamatu. Get rid of him, and the rest will scatter. I don't dare show my face, lest they recognize me, so you'll have to find out where they are. I heard one of them was just arrested trying to sneak into the city. If he's locked up in the jail, perhaps you can get it out of him. Please, I know I'm asking you to do something difficult, maybe even dangerous. I just don't know who else I can trust. You think I'd be in hiding if this was something I trusted town guards to handle? These men are ruthless, cunning, deceitful. They'll pay off whoever they can. I can't trust anyone here in Whiterun. Guards and yards
Another
can be
quest.
and the Alakir are close.
Although I'm happy to
running out
move
of
this
time,
quest
so I'm
forward,
choosing to trust you.
because I was afraid we were just never going to be able to do it.
I don't know for sure. I spoke out against the Aldmeri Dominion publicly. I suspect that's why these men were hired to hunt me down.
I don't even know who these
Find me the
people
moment
are.
The Alakir are taken care of.
Like, I literally have no idea what Hammerfell is, or the
You're
Elder
supposed to be at the
Dominion,
meadery.
or any of those things. But I do know where the jail is. I do want to move that story forward, and then we'll go do the meadery. It seems a little weird that they're letting me poison this meadery, because that kind of feels like it's violating the Thieves Guild idea. I thought there was kind of a whole we don't kill idea in the Thieves Guild. If you wanted to be a killer, you would join the Assassin's Guild, which we will do later. Ironically, I probably should have just, as far as the storyline, joined the Assassin's Guild immediately, because I was killing people left and right in this world, almost from the word go. Is this guy gonna say something to me? Nope. He's just gonna slowly walk around. Let's see. Can I talk to this guy? Or...
Huh?
I'm warning you. Back
By the
off.
order of the Jarl. Stop right there.
Let's see. I'm with the guild. How would it look for a bribe? Let's go ahead and bribe them.
All right. Just keep your voice down and don't let me catch you again.
So we'll bribe them for money to increase our sneak. Alright. Got it. Nope, nope.
What are you looking at? You have a death wish then? If you know that name, you must know to meet him would be to meet your end. But it seems we both have needs, friend. Perhaps we can help each other out. I have dishonored my brothers by being captured, so they have left me here. My life with the Alakir is over now, but I have no wish to die in this god's forsaken land. If I can be released from prison, I may start over. See to that, and I'll tell you what you want to know. $100 gold will secure my release. You can afford that, can't you? I
Wow,
suppose you'd
that's a
better hope you
low,
can.
low amount compared to the bribe I just...
Get the money into the hands of one of these guards, and I'll tell you what you want to know. Because I was clumsy enough to be captured. Kamatu always says, we're supposed to be the best of the best. I wasn't.
So, there's... Over here in the cells, if you ever get arrested, there's this door that you can pick, there's that you can pick, and usually there's a secret rock that will also just open a door, so you're constantly capable of getting out of it. You wouldn't actually be permanently stuck in the jail. Here we go, let's talk to this guy.
Wait. I know you.
You know me?
There's no mistake. You're a wanted woman, and it's time to pay for your crimes.
Alright, well I'll pay the fine again.
Everything here appears to be in order. You can move along now.
So that guy won't do anything. Let's talk to this guy.
Wait. I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted woman, and it's time to pay for your crimes.
My bounty of 5 gold.
Good enough. I'll just confiscate any stolen goods you're carrying. Then you're free to go.
Stolen goods, so I don't have any stolen goods.
Done. Convince him to stay out of the city while you're at it.
So, what my crime was, I guess, was being seen picking that lock. And now I've got to get this guy to come back over here.
You buy my way out of here, and I'll tell you what you want to know. Very well. Kamatu is west of Whiterun. It's an unassuming little cave called Swindler's Den. You realize if you set foot in there, you're never coming back out. They'll kill you. But that's your problem, not mine.
Guard! My fine's been paid, now set me free.
Sorry, my ears aren't so good. You say something?
Let's see what happens here.
I said my fine has been paid. Now let me out.
Right. Oh, look at that. I seem to have lost my keys. Might take me a while to find them. You just sit tight. I'll get around to it eventually.
Curse you!
Oh, see, that's nasty.
Rorikstead's a nice enough little hamlet, but a boring posting for a god. If a dragon attacks, well... it'll be a different story.
Is that fur coming out of your ears?
Fur coming out my ears. So now I have the jail key. So no, this isn't actually one that you could pick. But there is something here. One of these rocks. I'm pretty sure. You can also wait off your fine, I think, if you're not super desperate. Just sleep in the cell. I swore there was a switch or something. Guess there isn't. What game was that then? That's strange. There's a dead bandit with some gold on him. This gate is unlockable. Then we could go down that way. Let's see, they seem to have misplaced their key. So let's go down here. Is there a way to open this? Nope. Is there a way to open this? Nope. Where does all of this end up? Ends up putting you in a strange underground area. Which then I guess you jump down this way. And who am I stealing from? This is the guard barracks. And that goes back up this way. And there's nothing here. I need a mini map. I desperately need a mini map. Skeever. It's just bad business for the guards to accept fines and then not actually release the people. That's just kind of silly. It doesn't encourage people to move down to actually pay fines. So this is just a little loop. And this is the cell I would assume that they would put you in. And how do you get past it? I guess I just close it. That works. How'd I get past it the first time is a good question. So I can't help the guy. He stays in jail. Tried my best there. It's kind of surprising I couldn't call the Thane and claim to be the Thane and use that as an excuse to escape too. And this door, like, yeah, only that guard I would imagine would have the key. None of these other guards even seem to have keys. And these guys respawn. So if I were to say assassinate all of these people right now, it's not a instance of where we would turn around and have no guards in the entire city, therefore I could do all the crimes I ever wanted. That'd be interesting, but that's not how it works. And the barracks are just right there on the backside of this.
Chops and steaks fit for a jarl.
Interesting.
Come and see my selection of the finest
Well met, kinsman.
Come by Bellathor's shop at the market. I'm sure we've got something you need.
No, I can't go to Bellathor's shop anymore because he is dead. So now we're toggling back and forth. We did the Red Guard woman quest, and now we are doing the Thieves quest, which has us going this way. Well, fast travel in a second, but so the area that is we've already been to Swindler's Den, so I probably just need to go to Swindler's Den again and fight a second group of characters who have spawned there. So we'll do both of those hopefully before we go back to Whiterun. And of course I could have just walked. I could have been a normal person and just walked there and see if maybe a dragon attacks, because I need those to happen.
Can't you see I have problems here? Are you kidding me? Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new hunting brew reserved for the captain of the guard. If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be ruined. Oh, really? And I don't suppose you just do it out of the kindness of your heart, would you? I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done. Well, that's not how I operate, so forget it.
Darn it, speech. Let's do intimidate then.
Okay. No need to make rash decisions. Here's half. You get the rest when the job's done. My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my reputation is completely destroyed. I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy good-for-nothing assistant Malice handle it, but he seems to have vanished. If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from ever coming back. Don't come back until every one of those things are dead. Take a look.
Now, he's only got 100 right now, and he only has one thing to buy, so I would have to struggle here to find even one thing worth 100 that I could sell, and I don't have any items.
Now I've got to clean up this mess.
I'll take Skeever Tail. So, one of the things we are trying to also find, although it didn't list it as an actual, like, he's got nothing on him. Like, we were trying to figure out how they started in the first place so quickly. Let's see. Don't worry, I'll get it done. Because it seems like this brewery just popped up out of nowhere, which means they were almost certainly working in very secret or getting help from somebody. There's not a lot of things here. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything. Oh, I already have the key to this place? How do I get the key to this place? Let's Let's see. We'll steal this book. Like, what in the world did I do? And when did I do it? They gave me the key to this location. This is his dresser and it requires a key. So that is part of it. Well, see, and this is weird that one of these, the key doesn't work on, and one of these keys, the key does work on. I'm nowhere. There we go. At least I have an idea now where it goes. Nope. Almost got it. Nope. Nope. Lockpicking increased. And stealing coin purses and such. Well, silver ingots actually do sound like an interesting idea to steal from. So, a hunting broom decanter. I think I may have just done something in some quest to something else. I don't even... We'll have to look at our quest in a second to see what that decanter is even supposed to be about. And there's nothing in the strongbox at all? Like, what quest am I doing that says... See, return the hunting brew decanter to Delvin. I don't even think I've met a Delvin. This is weird. It's like I'm probably doing things that have little to no connection to actions or events I've started yet, but will somehow turn into being things I was supposed to do in major storyline things. And that's just bad gameplay design, really. If all of a sudden I can potentially finish an entire quest line without even having seen or started it. Ah, the master key works on that too. Alright. So the funny thing here is it may very well turn out that I don't even have to fight any skeevers. Nope. Refilled my collection of what are they called? Soul crystals. So we'll be seeing a lot of that for a while. Spigots. We don't see a lot of spigots in the game. These are venom fang skeevers too. A different type of skeever. So I don't want to pick up a bunch of mead and tankards and stuff. Why I'm stealing tankards in a dungeon? Honey brew mead barrels. They're not expensive enough to carry. That being said, there's several places where I've sold things and finally gotten the money situation up high enough that I could probably... that looked like a secret passage, but it's just a vine hanging here. Look at that. It's pretty flat on one side. I could go to a few places and recover my money back if I have things to sell. Of course, the problem now is weight. If I just fill myself with heavy things, then the weight concern is going to become a big issue. And getting these souls to sell aren't really worth that much. I need to increase my haggling ability is what I need to do, come to think of it. Prices need to be better about what I sell. So, next level up, let's just roll our eyes over all of this glowing mushroom. There's a ton of it. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother to jump up, and I'm just gonna get what I can reach. Yeah, haggling ability definitely needs to be improved. That just falls right through. So I can sell things for more profit. That also, I suppose, would fix an issue in general with just not having to deal with holding as much items, because if I know one 1,000 gold item will sell for actually 1,000 gold, then I can get rid of all the things that are only worth 10 gold. I suppose in general though I'm perfectly fine. Oops. So that's how much damage you take when you step on one of these bear traps. This whole questline so far has felt like it could have been started a lot earlier, and that would make sense. And that's what happens when a mace falls on you. I missed an opportunity to not trip a trap there. Yeah, if you started the game as a thief, you wouldn't have to do all the fighting things. The game's intro fails really once you hit those first stones. Once you have to decide, do I want to level up and play as a thief? Do I want to play as a warrior? Or do I want to play as a mage? There's 3 separate games here, and any one of them would have been perfectly fine to start, but to mix the 3 games together, this is kind of the problem with Fallout 3 versus Fallout New Vegas, or even Fallout New Vegas versus Fallout 4, the game, you could have 3 completely different gameplays, at least 3, probably a lot more than 3, just by the style that you want to play as. And it's really not a mix and match situation as much as they pretend that it is. What's this guy doing here? This guy is doing magic. Wow, he warded against it. No soul gem available. So this guy is just with the skeevers right next to each other, to them. Interesting. And who is this guy? And what's his deal? Let's see. Wrong menu. Books. Let's see. A game of dinner. I'm gonna have to read all of these again, aren't I? 3 Thieves increases my stealth. Potion of extreme stamina. 13 gold. 1 nest has been poisoned. Do I have to poison any more nests? Or was that the only one? Let's come over here to the alchemy lab and let's see. I think we're gonna end up doing very little here because stuff like that I don't feel like doing right now, nor do I think it's gonna help too much. So we'll just continue gathering ingredients. And for a second there, it felt like there was nothing more going on here. I was like, wait a minute, was that the end of it? So I'm not poisoning the barrels. I'm poisoning something else. The honey breed boiling. There we go. And I can just search over here. So here's a good mission where it just also gives you that same lack of choice. For a game that pretends like it's giving you choice, it kind of doesn't. It really kind of doesn't. I'm just gonna take a bunch of this mead and try to make some money off of it. The thieves quest here are kind of giving you less expensive items than what you would get if you just did a normal quest. Let's see if I just have a bunch of stolen items. I don't think that's gonna help too much. I'll have to run back to the Thieves Guild to sell it. But I'll take as much mead as possible because it doesn't seem like I'm stealing that. I'm a little low on lockpicks too. I'm just getting full on normal things. So return to Sauvignon now. Which I could either go out to Skyrim. Well, no, I can't. Interesting. So it's a good thing this basement's it's pretty small, because we're just gonna run right through this whole thing. Right back. See if any enemies decide to show up on the way back. I doubt it. Look at my stamina bar. My stamina is so high at this level, I can't even really exhaust it. I'm running non-stop throughout this whole game. And that might be a good indicator that maybe we should start to increase our health a little bit. Maybe even a magicka. But I don't think I'd want to do that. I still think I very much would prefer to have more stamina, because we're going to get back to that level where we're just going to have way too much stuff after doing a quest, and it would be ideal if I could even do maybe 2 entire cave systems full of items and pick up everything possible. And we'll see, some of that would be stealing from one place, not stealing from the other.
I can't wait to see Sabjorn squirm.
Was something we did... Well, it's about time. I had to stall the captain until you were finished. You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait around if you must.
So we're gonna attend the tasting ceremony, and we can not talk to him.
Sabjorn.
I can't wait to see Sabjorn squirm.
How about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Hunning Brew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored.
So, how did that barrel particularly
What's in this?
get poisoned?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
See, I haven't seen this commander show up. He's just...
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge
Can't pickpocket him when he's busy either.
I said, move.
Farewell, Sabjorn.
He's busy too. He didn't pay me. Darn it. Oh well.
I don't think that could have gone any better.
Alright, so now I
Anything
need to
else
look
you
at
need
his
before
books.
You head back to Riften? So, Maven wants to hunt down Sabjorn's private partner, huh? You're welcome to take a look around Sabjorn's office. He keeps most of his papers stashed in his desk. Here, this should help.
So we get the dresser key. What are you gonna do? You never mentioned that lunatic living in the
I
tunnels.
thought it would be better to leave some of the details out of our previous discussion. Didn't want to risk you walking away from the job. Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me from wasting coin hiring someone else to do it later. Start changing it over to the Black
He changed his voice
as soon as possible.
completely there. Completely different voice acting. There was something that I saw people, I saw an article talk about. They wished that they would have spent maybe a little bit more on the voice acting in the next Elder Scrolls game. I'm not sure it's really that bad that it matters. When it's all said and done, I think the voice acting's mostly fine. It sometimes is, like, that was a good example of it going back and forth between what seemed like completely different. Let's see, let's read this promissory note. Potentially different actors completely, but most of the time it's fine. I would say what they need to do is have less repetitive dialogue and be very, very careful about when dialogue does repeat, because every time it repeats, you don't know if that was the 50th time I've heard somebody say something or if it's the first time. And unless they make a better system that works with that. So is this the boiler house over here? Yeah. So the cave system, which was way longer than that, took us just this far. This is a perfect example of how the insides of buildings are much bigger than the outsides. Even here, the boiler room that we were in was a good third bigger than this. As I'm walking around, it was probably about as big as how I'm encircling this building. But that's actually a good thing, because it just helps scale down the overworld without being ridiculously small. It would be really, really silly if all of that city was as big as it actually is, because then we just have to run around it a lot. Speaking of running around, I think we're going to take an opportunity to run this way in the next recording, because we can go do this Swindler's Den and see if we can trigger a dragon. It will be a little change of pace also. We also need to find out where, like, Delvin is. Where is Delvin? Is he one of the characters? Yeah. He's in the Thieves Guild. So I found something that I probably was going to need to do at some point. So we'll run next recording to kill this guy to move this quest forward. Where is it now? I don't even know where it is. Pieces of the past? No. In my time of need, here it is. It got moved up. So I'd like to finish that quest. I'd also like to potentially find some more places. We may have found a significant amount of places. Maybe there actually isn't anything between these two places. I wish there was some way you could turn off cleared things. If you're gonna tell me the place is cleared, why can't I have those not show up? But I think the game has other plans for that. Anywho, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me further, you can go to my main YouTube page. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a bunch of links in the description. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.